But yo, we got a new segment that we just brought out. My co-host created this one, and I love it. I'm ready for it this week. Like it or not.
Like it or not, let's go. Let's go. Like it or not. Hey, we're going to shout out some things. We want to know whether you guys like that or you don't think it's going to happen. No, there's a big not. All right, Sean, I will go first. We have now seen it. The Kansas City Chiefs have won the Super Bowl again. Sean, like it or not, they'll be right back here next year contending for another Super Bowl.
All right. I don't want y'all to sit here and think that I dislike Andy Reid or I don't like the Chiefs or any of that stuff. I just like to see the wealth being spread around. Okay. And I don't see anybody being able to beat the Chiefs if they're in here, unless you have a team like that Brady team that beat them a couple years ago.
Well, Pro Football already said the number one pick for next year is going to be the Chiefs.
Yeah. You already know it. So for me, you know what? I'm gonna do this from a football fan's perspective. You love to see greatness. We love to see Brady when he wasn't beating our teams. I like it because I want to see greatness. But then there's a side of me that's like, dang, not this.
You're gonna get sick of it, like Tom Brady. You're gonna get sick of it.
Right. I was like, all right, finally.
Like, oh, not again.
Right.
Hey, but it's good to enjoy now. I like it. I do like it. The fact that we now are seeing something different. It's always, we pictured it. We just didn't know what would happen. But we're witnessing something different and something great and another dynasty. So I do like it. Sean, what is your like it or not?
All right. This one's going to hit home for the both of us.
Okay.
Like it or not, for the next 5 years, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles are going to reign over the NFC East. I know it hurts. Yeah. It pains us. I know.
Not gonna happen. I don't think that y'all just gonna come in here and take the crown from my boy just because he's had a bad season, had some interceptions. They are just clowning me. No, Dak Prescott, man, don't count my boy out, man. Don't count him out. He's reigned over the NFC East. Don't count him out. It's a not for me. Not for me. I do not think, and I'm not just being biased, because I do think that the Eagles are going to be contenders against the Cowboys. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not counting out my boys just like that.
Oh my goodness!
Here we go.
BG coming for you. BG coming for you.
Where was your team when the playoffs happened?
Oh God! Hey, BG.
Catching swords on the couch.
Hey, BG, you don't know how to answer that. Just tell him what. Just give him one name. Sam Howell. Say. Can you all beat Sam Howell? What?
Hey! What? Sam Howell went home with the team to go to the bed.
After putting that whooping on y'all. I'm putting that whooping on y'all. What you talking about?
Here we go.
Let's go.
Here we go. Hey, I do not like
this.
Hey, thank you. Dak owns the East. Stop playing, ladies and gentlemen.
What East?
So I do not like it, Sean. I do not like it. All right, I gotta go back. Too many good teams in the NFC can knock Philly off. That's what I'm talking about. Not. All right, Sean, like it or not.
Yeah.
The Washington Commanders are now dubbing another quarterback the new Great Hope. Sam Howell will once again prove that Washington, no matter who's the quarterback, will be last in the division again. Like it or
not. Not. You know why? Let him know, my guy.
Hand up, left hand up. Who are we?
No.
Yeah.
Be realistic.
I am being realistic.
We're gonna be there again.
No, we're not going to be at the basement. I'm telling you, at the very least, we're going to be right where we were this year. And that might get our coach fired. That's fine. Yeah, no. But listen, I didn't say y'all were going to do the same thing. All the rest of the divisions are going to, I think they're going to fold. The Giants ain't going to do it. And I certainly ain't trusting y'all. So I'm not
over y'all.
The future is here. Do you hear what I'm saying? The future is here, Janae.
Here we go. Same speech. Ladies and gentlemen, do you like it or not that they're going to be right back where they were again? Same position, new quarterback?
Not. Let her know. Watch your mouth.
Hey,
Let's go,
it's not
Sammy.
me.
Let's go,
It's
Sarah.
not me. Y'all get hype over these quarterbacks. Heineke. Now they forgot about Heineke. Now it's Sam
look,
Howell. Sam Howell.
Hey, what did Heineke say when they talked to him? They said, hey, what do you think about that boy Sam Howell? Heineke said, he's the guy. He is that guy. I gave up my position for him because I saw the vision. Today it's about the vision.
Because I know this team ain't going nowhere. I know this team is stuck.
Wait, BG said I'm not going to give an answer to this.
You like it
BG,
or not.
you going to leave me out here?
He's being honest. All right, Sean, what is your like it or not, man?
All right. Since we got people in the comments, we know what Jeremy said about the halftime show. We want to get to y'all's thoughts. And Janae, I want to get your thoughts. Now that we know Rihanna had a little baby bump, she was pregnant, and she just gave birth. So, like it or not, the Super Bowl halftime performance.
I did like it. I liked it. I think that people, we always have an expectation. It's just like a movie, right? If you get a part two from a part one, say the part one was great, right? And then they come out with a part two. We're always expecting part two to be just like part one. And if it's not, then it's in shambles. I think we got to give her some grace. She did a great job. The dances were awesome. The show was awesome. The visuals were awesome. The thing, going up and I thought it was awesome. I mean, I would have wanted her to bring out a star, but you don't have to. Right. You can do whatever you want to do for your Super Bowl show. And I think she did a pretty daggone good job. I mean, we got to see her. We have been begging to see Rihanna for a minute. Let her have her time to come out there and do it. But I liked her. So I don't want people to think that, oh, this is the worst ever. I don't think that. I actually think that it was pretty daggone good for her to be pregnant, clearly bumped pregnant, and doing all what she did. I mean, none of us, that's tiring as crap to be able to do what she did. I mean, awesome show to me.
I thought so too.
I don't watch halftime shows, so I don't know what to speak on. What the heck are you doing during halftime if you're not doing halftime shows, Nathan?
Cleaning.
Not enjoying wings.
No.
But you don't like wings.
We got leftovers, Nathan. Just letting you know. We got leftovers.
Love me some chicken wings. Halftime show. Give me nostalgia from last year or Prince. But you can't expect that, man.
But see, that's the thing. I think we got we got the show that a lot of us wanted last year. And that was amazing. Snoop, Dre, Mary J, Eminem, 50, maybe not 50, but the rest of them, all of that, shout out to them. And it was amazing. And even the second one he's talking about, Prince playing Purple Rain in the rain. I mean, yeah.
I don't think that she's coming for that, though. Like, I don't think that, you know what I'm saying? She's doing her own show. Now, there are greats. I mean, think about it. People in a lifetime would never see Prince perform. So to see him perform at a halftime and, singing Purple Rain with the freaking rain, of course, that's just going to be special by itself. All of these artists who've done things different, Dr. Dre we're talking about in their aspects, greatest of all times in those aspects. I don't think I don't think she's greatest of all time, but I think that she is a great artist, and I think that she did a great show. All the songs that she did were hits. You got to think about all the hits that she did. To me, I think The Weeknd was much worse. Much worse.
Yes.
I was lost during The Weeknd because he did no songs that people knew except one. And I just think for her to do all of her hits, I was at a Super Bowl party. Everybody was singing the songs. I mean, she did her thing.
We got teased last year. We all saw the extra people coming out, and we were like, "Oh man, there's extra people gonna come." This was Rihanna's show. This was her thing. That's our opinion. That's what we feel.
So we liked it. We liked it.
Y'all leave Curtis alone. Look, 50. He gonna come. Doing that.
Go, shorty. It's your birthday. Give us Garth Brooks next year. Why don't you have a chance? I would be cool with Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
I'd be cool with Garth Brooks.
To that point, just like Jeremy John said, Stapleton, Cat was like, don't you know who this person is? I was like, I don't know, maybe I've heard him.
Tennessee Whiskey, man.
Yeah, she played that, and I knew, but he killed it. I was like, Oh,
He
yeah.
brought you to church for the anthem, okay? It was beautiful.
Come on
It was
now.
beautiful. He did a great job. Hey, I would like to see Garth Brooks. I'd like to see big name artists, but we can't expect for everybody to bring out somebody. They can do their own set how they want to do it. If they don't want to bring somebody out, they shouldn't be, penalized because they didn't bring anybody out. I thought it was a great show.
Point. Yeah,
good show.
Good point. You got any more like it or not?
Man, you know what? I can give you one more. Come on. Like it or not, the 17 game season. Did you like it or not? Adding the game in, do you think it hindered? Do you think it caused the league to, be overexert? Like when I'm mentioning the DeMar Hamlin, that happened at the very end of the season.
Yeah.
Do you think that these things would happen if the body is not so exerted by this, adding more games? Or do you think it kind of helped? Of course, the world likes seeing more football. So do you think it helped? Because even with, the very last game, they're not always playing the top players. But as you can see, it can always go to where it can go down to the wire where you need that last game.
Right.
So how did you feel about it?
And so for this comment, and this is your mom, yo, Miss Denise, I'm that's my heart. This is why we do this show. So I love that. I love that. But I have to say not. And the reason being is I want to see them play. I want to see my stars playing in all the games. And like you said, that one extra game and including the one less preseason game, which we know that the starters and stars don't play in anyway.
Yep.
I think it's hurting the guys. I think it's really hurting the guys, man. Yeah.
Hate the 17. I'm old school, like Mr. Fingers. Give me the 16 and the 4 traditional preseason. I think that absolutely, Chris. I don't like it either. Only reason why I don't like it is because you're wearing out the players, just for one more game. You're trying to, get your money back from COVID and all this stuff. There's things behind it. I just don't think it's beneficial to have that extra game in there because then you're messing up the records. Think about the records that, that you've had this traditional 16 game season forever, where you've had records being broken and, receiving yards and all of these things. Now you get the extra game. So is it even valid? Or, a running back or teams needing 1,000 yards and all of these things. And you can get it by having the 17th game. Does it really count when those players were able to get the 1,000 yards in 16 games? Instead of adding games and letting them have more of an opportunity to, get more? Because now you're opening it up to where, you're getting because you've made this rule. Now things are like looking at it like, oh, well, he only got 1,000 yards because they got an extra game in. If he stopped it at 16, he wouldn't have had it. You know what I'm saying? But you also don't want to hurt your stars come playoffs. Case in point, we saw Pat and Jalen playing through injuries. Absolutely.
True.
Absolutely.
Now,
and
this part, Renee was saying, I like the less preseason games. So I like to go to preseason games, so that's why I like to go to more preseason games. But I get this because once it gets to August, I don't really want an appetizer. Give me football. You know what I mean? Give me the games that matter. I don't want to talk about 3 or 4 games that really don't matter.
Very true.
So I'm kind of with this.
Very true. 100%.
Your mom said they make millions. Let the boys play. Oh my goodness.
Brutal. Just like let the boy. Hey, just let them get beat up one more game. Lane Johnson played they all been playing on injury at this point in the season. I'm pretty sure 80% of Kansas City and the Eagles were beat up. Were completely beat up.
Yep.
You've got to figure out how to ensure the safety of players, practices, and preserving their bodies. 100%. 100%. Yeah. I did not like the extra game, but I could see where my mom is coming from. Where you liked it because we did enjoy having more football. Who doesn't?
So hold up. Oh, hey, Miss Denise. So you like week 17 this year or week 18? Is that when you play Washington? Did you like that game?
Yeah,
did you
we
like
do
that?
Like that game. Remember, I told you we gave charity that game.
No,
we wanted a team who.
We gave it a charitable butt whooping. That's what we gave.
Who didn't go to the next phase? We wanted them to feel good coming out. We
wanted y'all to have your spotlight. So next year when we dominate, we don't have to hear nothing from you. Okay. Let's go.
Okay. Hey, we hope you guys enjoyed like it or not. Hey, preseason first game. What did you say? First game starters play this. Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
That is very
go.
true. But
Keep it KISS. Yep.
we all know that you're really only getting the production of your third string people because you're not playing anybody of substance when you know that they're going to get hurt in a preseason game. Now you're throwing them in there for a little bit, but just like he broke it down by quarter, you're not really seeing the starters for most of the preseason. It's just so you can win and get your 53-man squad. Y'all were so sad.
look, Miss Denise, don't worry about what the future did to y'all. Okay, just get used to it.
Oh,
just get used to it. All right.
Here we go, man. We hope y'all enjoyed Like It or Not, man. It is probably going to be another running segment because we actually like that segment too. It's
we like that.
Man, so
right.
Please, if you haven't liked it or not, man, just put it in the comments, man. We want to say it too, man. We'd love to get your ideas on it, man. We'd love to expand the show, man. This is great.
Absolutely.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.